Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing our playthrough of Neverwinter Nights. In the last episode, we made our way through the southern area south of Fort Ilkarn to find this weird cave ruins kind of thing. It turns out to be a creator cave ruin. I don't know. I'm not explaining this very well. Anyways, we went back in time using a sundial that somebody helped us somebody helped us figure out. So that we could come back and weaken the golems that defend the ruins in the present. You know what? Just go back and watch the other episode. I need the watch time, and it's too hard to try to explain these every time I come back. Anyways, we've gone back in time to try to weaken the golems that guard this area so that when we go back into the present, we can actually kill them and get the last word of power that we're looking for. Okay, I don't know exactly where it's supposed to go. I would really like it if Dalen would not, like, step under my cursor like that. Come on. Come on. Gotta love those sneak attacks. Come on, keep going. Keep going, there we go. Very nice. All right, I don't need a translation amulet. Okay, so I think we will go back into here and just check out this big area. I'm not sure. Silver necklace. I'd be curious to know if you can actually, let's save. Can we use this here? I had a feeling the place where we would be teleporting to doesn't exist right now, so that would be kind of ridiculous to be able to just teleport there. Oh, okay, so this is gonna be this is the garden where we need to plant the little seeds or the tree or whatever. So we can go ahead and do that while we're here. If we can hit this commander, come on, let's go. Come on. You can do it. I have faith in you. Do it. There we go. So I imagine we need to talk to the slaves that are here and convince them to sabotage the golems for us. What manner of slave are you that does not cast his eyes down in my presence? Oh, Morag, she's the Dread Queen later on. I could have you flayed for this. Do you not recognize me? I am Morag, first daughter of the Queen and heir to her throne. How dare you approach me? I meant no offense. I only wanted to ask you some questions. I could have your tongue removed for daring to speak to me, but your brazen courage amuses me. It is rare for a slave to show such bravery. I shall answer your questions, creature, though if you displease me, your life shall be forfeit. What is it you wish to know? What is this place? It is a temple to the glory of the creator race. The power and might of our people shall be housed within the heart of these walls for eternity. As a slave, you need not understand more than that. It is the will of your mistresses that you should build this temple, and you will bow down to that will. And how is it that we can understand each other? Has your mistress taught you nothing? The translation amulet I wear gives you an understanding of my words. If not for the amulets, we would have no use for your kind. It is the only way we can make our servants and slaves bow down to our orders. That's good to know. Do you know anything about the words of power? How dare you speak the names of our most sacred relics? I could have your entrails torn from your body for profaning the holy words. I demand you tell me how you heard of them. No slave must know of such things. But wait, there is something strange about you. Where is your collar? Why is your forehead not branded with the mark of the house you serve? Your clothes and appearance are unknown to me. You are no slave. Who are you, creature? I am Ramian Firebrand. I have come from the far distant future. Of course, the time sink. This is not the world you know, creature. The secrets of the creator race are not yours for the taking. Guard, slay this creature.
Savage fury! Have at thee!
It's going to be a problem if Dalen dies, because I can't go back and resurrect him.
Ah, that's it for you! Take that!
That's a problem.
Have at thee!
That's a problem. Plant the seeds. When we come back, there should be a tree there. So now we got to do this all by ourselves. That sucks. It should be doable as long as we don't have any crazy bosses to fight in here, but it's not going to be. It's not going to be. It's not going to be great. So now we're gonna have to do this like super sneaky. Probably try to kill the shaman first, because they usually like to go invisible. Okay, I was able to take him out before he was able to disappear too much on me, so that's good. This is the strength of the Shadow Dancer build. You can just hop into fight. You can hop into a fight, get a couple of hits, hop out high. They can't do anything to you if you succeed on your checks. And then he just has to stand there while I just hop in and out and smash the crap out of him. Which is kind of ironic because if you watch my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, you know that I can't stand it when enemies are able to just pop in and pop out and you can't do anything to them. Okay, so I think this is probably important. So let's go ahead and just breeze through it really quick. Instructions from the High Priest on how to enter the Central Vault Complex. As a keeper of the sacred artifacts, you must understand the secrets of our inner sanctum. Only the rituals of smoke, light, and sound will unbind the door. There is no other way to enter its hallowed walls. Once the slaves have finished building our golems, our defenses will be fully intact. And the enslaved fairy will guide you through the ritual of sound, for she is bound to the magic of the gongs. To complete the ritual of smoke, you must cast the blessed powders on the sacred brazier so that their combinations match the ascending order of the stones set into the brazier. The ritual of light can only be completed using the stones drawn from the holy pool in the center of the pillars. Begin by choosing any two of the single stones to set the primary color pools. The secondary pools must then be filled with the twin gems that match the corresponding color that would... Why are these so freaking... Why are these so complicated? I don't like puzzles. I really don't like puzzles. So... Okay, it's all the same information. So something about the pools of light that we're gonna have to do once we get back to the present, I believe. Our primary goal here is to weaken the golems that are here so that they're killable. Okay, so I'll try to talk to this... Oh, there's a chest over there that I didn't see. Oh. Necklace of prayer beads. Okay, we'll be able to sell that when we get back to the present. Alright, so can we talk to this guy?
Hello.
So we have to actually equip this stupid amulet. Ugh. I don't like it because now I'm going to have to drop my armor class every time I want to talk to these guys.
Hello.
You cannot be here. If the mistresses catch an escaped slave in the golem room, they will kill us both. Well, who are you? I am one of the slaves. When finished, the golems will be indestructible guardians. It is forbidden for me to have contact with other slaves on pain of death. I am not a slave. I am a visitor from the distant future. The mistresses will not care what you claim to be. You are not of the creator race. I want to ask you some questions. What is this place you're building? The mistresses are forcing us to build a great vault. When we finish, it will be protected by magic wards of smoke, light, and sound, as well as the golem guardians I am working on. What can you tell me about these golems? When complete, the vault will be protected by 3 indestructible golems, immune to all physical and magical attacks. My task is to complete the creation of one of these golems. That's good. Is there any way I can convince you to not? Is there any way I can convince you to not finish building the golem? If I do not complete the golem, the mistresses will torture me until I beg for death, and then they will grant it to me in gruesome fashion. I could persuade you. I could free you from your enslavement. Where would I go? The lizard people rule the entire world. I am a high-ranking, privileged slave. I am given good private quarters. I am allowed to choose a mate, and I am rarely beaten. Your offer is nothing compared to that. Please, if you help me, it will strike a great blow against the tyranny of the creator race that has enslaved you. There is something strange about you. You seem more than an escaped slave. Perhaps you speak the truth. If I aid you, I am taking a terrible risk, but it would be worth it if you could truly strike a blow against the mistresses. If I do not build the golem, the masters will know I have hated you, but it might be possible for me to construct the golem with a single subtle flaw that they will not detect. This will give the golem one fatal vulnerability. I can only introduce one flaw. Any more, and the mistresses will surely notice. Should I make the... Alright, so I'm going to make it vulnerable to slashing and piercing weapons. I shall do as you have asked. However, my change will only affect the golem I am working on. There are other golems, and you have to speak to the other slaves. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. So that's good. So let's go find the other 2 slaves. So there's another slave worker here.
Well met.
So this is all going to be... This is the same thing. Okay. No sense in reading the entire conversation. All 3 conversations are going to be the same. We just have to find all 3 of the... Ring of Crimson. We have to find all 3 of the slaves so that they'll build all 3 golems with a vulnerability to something that we can actually do something about. Then when we go back to the future, we have to jump back to... We have to teleport back to the temple so we can get Dalen back, because I don't want to have to fight them by myself. Because that will be a pain in the butt. Okay. The Riddle of Sound. Ow. Okay. You got used to there not being any traps.
Ah, that's it.
Ow. Come on. I need sneak attacks. Do it. Okay. We'll try to kill this evoker here.
How about thee?
Generally do circles like this because it makes it easier to click off of the monster and be able to get away from it. We're gonna level up soon. Okay, so it's all the same stuff. Do not rest while there are enemies nearby. Okay, so we talked to him. So now we need to find the third slave and have him give us a vulnerability as well.
Greetings.
Okay, so we've got it. We've got all the slaves that are going to give us the vulnerabilities that we need. The golems.
Ah, that's it for you. Take that.
And these guys have some really good spot ability. Like, I'm supposed to be able to hide, roll a stealth check, and, like, not have to break line of sight or nothing. And these guys are seeing me all the time. I really need them not to, so that I can not take too much damage.
You must be careful. I will help you if I can. The master sees speaking. Cut out my tongue.
And who are you? I am Lokar, leader of the slaves. I often help those who have escaped the change of the creator race, as you have obviously done. I am a visitor from the distant future. Of course, I understand now. You have lost your mind. Let me ask you some questions. I will tell you, what is this place you're building? What can you tell me about this vault? I can't tell you very much. The other slaves are more involved. What has he said about magical wards? Right now, the vault is unguarded and empty. You could enter it if you wish, but once the complex is complete, the vault will be sealed by the power of 3 magical wards. I do not know much about the magical wards, but I suspect that once they are activated, it would be impossible to enter the vault without first deactivating them. Is there anything else I can tell you? Doesn't seem like he's going to provide me with any real information. So let's no, I don't need a translation amulet. I think we're mostly done. I think we're mostly done with talking to these guys, so let's get our armor class amulet back on. I don't foresee much of a need to continue chatting with anybody. At this point, I am mostly just trying to... Oh.
Ah, that's it for you. Take...
Come on. Come on. Harp of Charming. It's too bad I'm not a bard. Temple defenses, blah. Okay. And then this will be the Riddle of Smoke. Once they get it done. Fortunately, I have an extremely high reflex save, or whatever it is. I love interrupting their spells by just disappearing. It's so awesome. Oh. Summoned dire spider. That means I need to find whatever it was over here that summoned it.
Ah, that's it for you. Take that.
I don't want to waste time trying to kill the spider, so I can just kill the shaman. And that gets rid of the spider. Appear to have some sort of strange magic cast upon it. Strange runes have been inscribed on its surface. Huh, okay. I don't know what I would cast on it. Oh, I'm glad I was forced to sit there and unlock the chest because it revealed that there was a trap on it. Ring of Magic Defense. Okay. All right, well, we have the golems weakened at this point. So I'm not sure that there's any point in continuing to do anything here. There's not going to be anything in the vault. So we should go back, talk to the lady about getting our reward. But before we do that, let's see what's in this room. Or actually, this probably leads out, doesn't it? Yeah, it's barred from the other side. So yeah, we'll go back in time, talk to the person about the tree and all of that, and then we can try to figure out these stupid puzzles. So we use this on that. That takes us back here to the present. And now I can use my Stone of Recall to come back here, grab my useless freaking partner.
I found.
I'm tempted to change him out for somebody else because he dies too much. Let me see. I just want to sell off as much of this junk as I can. I'm not sure why they asked me to get the Volcanus oak seeds. Didn't seem to really matter. Yeah, I was about to say I don't think I can sell either of those. Principles of time travel, don't really need to keep that right there. Not gonna use this again, so let's put that right there. I'll do the same thing for that. Potions can go in here. There's no more room, so we'll just sell it. Necklace of prayer beads. Yeah, I don't need that. Lokar's ring. Put that there then. Just sell off as much of this. What's this? Fire opal? I can't sell a fire opal, really? Sell the ruby though. That was worth a lot of money. We got a lot of freaking money. I need something to spend it on. Unfortunately, none of the shops are providing me with anything interesting to buy. Not really. Okay, I'm not a bard, so I can't use that. I can't sell the translation amulets. Don't need another copper amulet. Alright. And then, yeah, I can't sell the adventurer note, which is fine. Don't need this volcanic oak, Volcanus oak seed sitting in my sitting right there in the front. All right, so now we can travel back, and we'll be ready. We'll be ready to do the rest of this. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and call that an episode. So hopefully you guys are having lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button so the YouTube algorithm knows that you are subscribed to the channel so you know when the next video comes out. And I do have a link to my Patreon in the description if you'd like to help me turn this channel into a thriving online business, because boy, would I like that. Again, thank you very much for your time, and I will see you for the next one.